prasowej firmy Solaris Coach podczas 17. edycji Międzynarodowych Targów Transportu Publicznego TRANSEXPO w Kielcach. Bardzo dziękuję za tak liczne przybycie. A teraz oddaję głos prezesowi firmy Solaris, panu Javierowi Iriarte.
Dzień dobry. Unfortunately, I will not be able to do the conference in Polish. Hope you understand. So welcome everyone. It's my pleasure to be here in such an important day for our industry, especially in Poland. And hopefully I will be able to share some interesting news and facts about Solaris. Also, letting you know where the future is going in our company. Today I would like to cover a number of elements from market and our sales data, also to our product releases that we have recently, and thinking for the future on our strategic plan, our ESG and sustainability commitment. So first, I would like to start with market data. And to do that, I will simplify in three numbers, 3, 2, 1. Number 3 is the position of Solaris Bus & Coach in the urban European market last year. I think that we tend to oversee this, but having a Polish manufacturer, Polish technology, working for the last 20 years and being number 3 in the market is something heavily remarkable. We are a recognized brand across Europe, and we are leading the way, compared ourselves to very big companies that outperform us in size, outperform us in budget, but they are not better than us, and we should be proud of them. At the same time, if we think only of electric, last year, we will be able to be number 2. Number 2 in deliveries of pure electric buses, only below MAN, and competing head-to-head with all the big manufacturers, proving again that we are in the leading position in the product and being Poland one of the most important countries for us. And I will finish with 1, and 1 twice. Why? Last year again, we were number 1 in zero-emission buses in Europe, in the whole Europe, ahead of everyone else, ahead of big companies, ahead of our Chinese competitors, and this is something we should be extremely proud of, because we were able to deliver our Solaris buses in all technologies, in this case hydrogen and electric, to all the countries and cities in Europe. And this only reinforces that if you take the aggregate, since 2012 to 2023, we are holding that position constantly as the biggest fleet of electric buses in the whole Europe, no matter the country, no matter the length. I would like to stop here for 1 second and share a couple of thoughts. You see the market is very fragmented, there are many competitors, and it's very difficult to compete, and we have to improve every day. At the same time, if you pay attention, we are competing with big automotive giants, like you have Volkswagen Group, Daimler, so Iveco, very remarkable and good companies. And then we are competing also with other players from other locations that import their buses and probably have a different cost position. At the same time, we as Solaris, we have been able to maintain that position, and we will keep fighting to do that, because we are committed to leading the European market, the same as we have done for the last 10 years. And if we go now to have an overview of what sales, let me start with where we have been in the last years. We have been a stable company that since 2018, we have been delivering every year to every single of our customers 1,400, 1,500 buses, every year. No matter if there is COVID, there is a crisis, we continuously deliver our commitments on a daily basis every single year. And this is just the start. The start because in the meantime, we have been progressing heavily towards zero emission. How? In 2018, 29% of our buses were zero or low emission, so whatever we call EHT. So electric, hydrogen, hybrid and choice. 3 out of 10 buses were like that. Last year, 82% were that. We nearly tripled the number, and this year, many weeks, in Bolechowo, in our headquarters, we are producing 100% of electric and hydrogen and trolley buses. So in the meantime, we're maintaining our path, maintaining our volumes, we have migrated massively to zero emission, and that's a massive effort, and we should be proud of. And as a result, we can say today that we have over 5,000 zero-emission buses, including hybrids, hydrogens, electrics, and solid, in the streets, operating every single day of the year. We are not a startup. We are not someone that is launching a new product and is expecting that things are going to work right. 5,000 buses are operating every single day in the streets of many cities in Europe. Over 200 cities, over 22 countries, and hundreds of drivers and passengers using the technology that is produced by Solaris here in Poland, and we will continue doing so. I would like to share now some of the key contracts. Some of them, you might have read them in the press, but I think it was a good opportunity to share it with you because it's something we are proud of. Like the deployment of massive fleets of hydrogen that we have in Germany, Poland, and Italy, and you can see in contracts like Köln, but also in TME Barcelona. Also, the ability to serve new cities like Paris with Ile-de-France Mobilité and the tries that they put in our hydrogen buses, together with other cities like in Spain, like Madrid, that we will deliver. We delivered already 50 electric buses this year. We are also being very successful in the 15-meter low entry version that we launched some years ago with some new contracts in Sweden, in Netherlands, we are delivering for Novina, as you can see there, together with fleets of 100 trolleys that we are delivering as we speak today in Genoa. And this is only part of it. Then for sure we continue like over 200 buses for Rome that are being delivered also today. And other things that are not included here that you may hear in the next few days, like a fleet of over 100 buses that we are going to deliver in the Netherlands, pure zero emission in all lanes, so 12, 15, 18 and 24, that we are working with TRANSEXPO and with Arriva. So this is part of the success that we will continue doing. And in this success, Poland is extremely important too. Last year and this year, we have been able to get and to access to new contracts in the Polish environment, wherever you can see cities like Łódź, where we are delivering as we speak, over 60 buses. Then the trust we have from Krakow that we continue to deliver is end of this year. Also Warsaw, that has been our client number one historically, that they put the trust in our 12-meter electric buses, and other many cities. As you know, we are here, we will continue being here, serving all our clients, like in Konferencja, and Swarovski, and many other places. Still, the market is complex, there is a lot of competition, but we will continue doing what we know best, that is, build buses, design them, and serve our customers every single day of the year. And maybe as a continuation, I would like to make a quick stop to talk about hydrogen, as it's something that is developing quickly, and I think it requires close attention too. We have seen that the deployment of hydrogen is depending on the different countries, depending on local regulations, availability and access to hydrogen, but is evolving rapidly. And in here, as you can see, the number of hydrogen buses delivered was fairly stagnant until the end of 2018, and since then has grown to 172 units last year. Out of those, half were Solaris buses. Half of the hydrogen buses were our buses. And not only that, I can say that today, only in this year, in 2024, Solaris will produce more hydrogen buses than the total market size last year. Right now, today, we are doing that. In a market that we are expecting to grow until up to 30% probably in the next few years. And we take an agnostic position here. In reality, we are not the ones that tell a hydrogen bus is better, an electric bus is better. We have a conviction that our role is to really enable the zero-emission transition and the operation of the buses in the cities, so that the operators and our customers are able to decide the best decision for their use, whether if it's cold or hot, with the slopes or very plain, long routes or small ones. We enable everything. And that's our role, to be the partners, so that whomever wants to really do this has the maximum conviction. So you will not see us telling, buy a hydrogen bus rather than electric. No, we will make a good bus for you, so that we are able to serve our purpose, that is serving the customers on all our cities and all the inhabitants. And as part of hydrogen, as of today, we have over 320 buses in operation daily. So this is not anymore a new product that says it works. We have everyday experience in 320 buses, biggest fleets in Italy, some in Poland, Germany, also Spain. And we will deliver 500 additional hydrogen buses in the next month. And this will happen in 24 and in 25. And in order to achieve that, we have invested massively. As you can see now, we have one of the most advanced facilities for hydrogen, with all the security standards that requires this, so that we are able to take production and even reach over 15 hydrogen buses produced per week. And that's what we're doing today. I was yesterday in our headquarters, and we were just producing buses for many cities, all of them working, and it's something we are proud of. And we had to invest a lot of that, and we will continue doing so, because that's our mission. And as a result of that, probably, you all know, we are lucky and proud to have been awarded the Bus of the Year 2025 for our 18-meter hydrogen bus. That is a reality. I actually would like to thank all the Solaris team, but also all the customers and all the suppliers and supporters that have made this possible. And this is a continuation. In 2017, we won the Bus of the Year award for 12-meter electric. Whenever the bus the market was very young, and probably there were many doubts. 6 years later, we know where we stand. Electrification is a reality. Hopefully this is a new start, a new solution that will support electrification for the future. One second, apologies, I jumped the slides. Hopefully you apologize for a couple of technical difficulties. In any case, this shows that this is all real. And if I can go to share now quickly, in reality, our hydrogen bus is the state of the art. And finally, to all the doubts we are having, is it able to serve the different routes? Yes, we have tested and we are able to have up to 600 kilometers in a single refueling. And that's the basis of stability and reliability in the fleet operation. But not only that, hopefully this works, we are able to refuel the bus in less than 10 minutes, in less than 20 minutes, so that it gives further flexibility to operation, and we don't have the doubts on slow charging, lack of availability of the buses. is able to go fast and continue the operation quickly, having all the connectivity needed so that there is full communication with the depots in a daily basis, and adhering to the biggest safety standards. As you can see, that is detecting, together with all GSR2 systems that have been implemented, the pedestrian crossing, people around, etc., etc. So this bus is the state-of-the-art as of today and is ready for being deployed. This is not an introduction, this is a price that proves reality. You can see our bus in our stand, and we'll be very happy to host you there. At the same time, we are delivering to many customers in Europe as of today. And the video we already saw it, so no need. So now, this is not only a hydrogen reality. As I said, we are pushing to have an excellent product across all the technologies. And probably one of the highlights of today is that we are already in the start of production of our new electric bus, in the 12 and 18 meter modular propulsion system bus, the batteries in the roof, and full connectivity. This is the state-of-the-art that allows up to 600 kilometers of range based on the SOR2 test, and that we are doing and we are combining today. It has a modular drive, so we don't have an engine tower. We enable more space in the roof for more equipment. The maintenance is easier and allows more batteries in case the customers requires it. And those batteries being able to go to 800 kilowatt hours in the case of an 18 meter and 600 kilowatt hours in the case of a 12 meter. That is the range we estimate required for 99% of the routes in Europe. So actually this bus has no limitation. You can operate this bus in any route as you will be doing in any other technology, enabling the transition we were saying. And this also allows that we increase passenger capacity up to 160 people in the 18 meter bus and 100 people in the 12 meter bus. Also providing the ability to have more space and serving the routes in a more effective manner. And all of that in something that in Solaris we take seriously. We need to have a good product. We are not prototyping in the whole day. At the same time, we need to be flexible. So we have standardized the design so that it's maximum reliability, being able to adapt to the specific requirements of all the countries in Europe and all our customers. So maintaining this standardization that is intelligent at the same time, we are able to adapt to whatever we need to do. And all of this using the latest generation of batteries. Many of you know that we continuously invest on developing our batteries, being able to have our high energy and high power lines and different chemistries. We are launching here our new batteries also in both chemistries, so that we have extended warranties, further reliability, higher energy density, allowing to have more onboard capacity in the buses, and optimized supply chain. You know that we are heavily rooted in Poland, and we do it trying to maintain that and maintaining our competences in the country. All of that on top of having all the new GSR2 regulations that came into place on July 1st. Another challenge, because a number of elements related to connectivity, security, cybersecurity, that we are working heavily, and has a different number of elements, as you can see, from emergency stop signals, the alcohol speed assistance, or geofencing, to have higher security around the buses. All of it also progressing in cybersecurity. You know that it's a very intense topic lately. Cybersecurity is getting a day-to-day in our companies, but also in our buses. We are fully responsible for guaranteeing the security of our buses, and as part of that, we have been continuing investing adhering to the highest standards and having our security gateways that guarantee that our bus will operate in the safest condition possible, adhering to all the standards and in the maximum level of excellence across Europe. So this is about the bus, but this is not only the bus. I tend to say many times that you sell a bus once and you have to maintain it every single day of the year for the next 12 or more. And after that, as part of that, we have been continuing investing in after sales, and we have it clear. Our mission in after sales is to be close to our customers, that are the ones that are really using the buses every day. So we are evolving together with that. We are able to guide in any condition, and we are fostering and trying to speed up the reaction because this transition is a big transition for everyone, also for us, but also for our customers. And as part of that, one of the biggest features we have today is the ES service, that is a virtual reality lenses that we are able to deploy, and if you will visit our booth, you will be able to see, because we are having some tests there that allows us to have instant access to our experts, probably some of the most advanced experts in electrification, hydrogen, and buses in the whole Europe. It's a live contact with the ability to really see what's happening, with access to documentation, having the best experts there, and with real accuracy on which is the problem specific in every bus, not losing this time with infinite emails or phone calls, and being able to reduce the downtime effectively. This is something that's already real. We are working with it with many of our customers, and we expect to be the standard on a day-to-day because it really helps and the feedback is being exceptional. And all of this also in a context, and now we will elevate a little bit the pitch for the last points. Beyond producing buses and having the leadership position, we are committed to this sustainability change, the need to really support zero emission, to make cities a more livable place wherever pollution is lower, that we suffer every day. And as part of that, ESG is important, the environmental sustainability and governance is very important, and we work on that. And as a CAF group and as Solaris, we are committed to that. First, reducing in our Scope 1 and Scope 3 emissions in sustainability by 30 and 40% by 2026. We are working on that. Second, doing to 50 and 55% by 2030. And finally, reaching a net zero emission company in 2045. And how do you do that? Working on a daily basis, considering our emissions, our CO2 footprint on everything we do, since the production to the product design to our procurement. And that's whatever we do right now. We are sourcing Solaris with 100% renewable energies. Recycled materials are the key for our day-to-day work. We are developing a sustainable supply chain. We are working with all our suppliers to be able to comply with all the requirements and running extensive LCA life cycle assessments of our products, so that we are able to know exactly the carbon footprint. As a result of that, you can see we reduced 60% our CO2 footprint since 2021, and we expect to continue doing so because we believe that that's the right way to be. And all of this supporting our communities. We are committed to our people. I tend to say many times that a company is not bigger than its employees, and actually it's a combination of many great people working day to day, whatever makes Solaris what it is today. That's why we continue having our nursery for our children and investing in our foundation that is devoted to different causes in our community. And not only that, it's supporting the education with dual studies on the things the market needs. We know market in Poland is also very tight, and the level of skills is increasing, and we are promoting that, also having our electrification programs, collaborating with the Poznan University, and having over 240 students working with us that they will develop the skills in the patronage classes, so that we also develop a sustainable future for them, for the people that work around us. Probably you can see many of the things in the sustainability report that we published. Actually, that was awarded last year, and I think it's a good first start to see the extent, the breadth, and the scope of the things we are doing as Solaris. And finally, last but not least, probably, I'm sure that this is one of the things I will get some questions later. I would like to share a couple of words in our strategic plan. And you know, we said that we will do 3 things, and that's whatever we are working on. The first one is we will continue our path in Europe, leading the European market with our product, with our services, with our customers. The second one is about interurban and entering the zero emission interurban market, and the third one is for North America. On product, as you saw and I explained extensively today, we are investing massively. We are investing over 50 million euro in the next years in order to continue our path, have the best products, have the best technology, and be able to expand our capacities so that we are able to serve and maintain our position. So that's clear, and that's who we are and whatever we will keep doing. On interurban, I'm happy to be able to say that the progress is very good. Today you cannot see a Solaris interurban bus here, but in 2 years from now you will see it, because some product we will launch in the 3 lanes. We are aiming at 11, 12, and 30 meter in a low entry and in a standard floor configuration, and we are working essentially for that today. And the progress is very, very good. I cannot say when it will be SOP because it's too early, but I can guarantee that this product will be to the service of the different operators in the coming years. And in fact, this is a continuation of something we have. We already have an interurban electric, the 15 meter that we are delivering to customers that trusted Solaris for that, in the Nordics and in Netherlands, and we will continue doing that. So interurban is already a reality. We will go further and expand our capacities to be able to serve it. And finally, probably one of the most sexy initiatives, at least to the press, is about North America. As Kepler, we are present in the US. We have factories, and we are producing significant contract, like an 800 million euro contract for Boston. Any Solaris, we will do the same. We are already talking to many customers. We have submitted tenders, and I've been able to see already what our product will be. I think it's a very promising venture. I think the interest is there. We have access to many customers, even visiting Solaris. And I cannot disclose further. You know that CAF is a stock-listed company, so there are some things that cannot be said unless those are official. But I can say that I expect that we will have relevant news in the coming weeks, so that this is becoming a reality to all of us. So hopefully I got to share a reasonable picture of where we stand at Solaris today. I would like to probably end with a couple of messages that for me are the most important ones. The first one is that we are here to stay. We have been doing this for the last 20 years, and we will continue doing it probably for the last 20 or more. And I'm very proud to say that, and I can only thank everyone supporting the company. The second one is that we do what we say. We were able to be a stable company for the last 4 years, maintaining the volumes and migrating massively to electrification, maintaining our position, and we will continue doing that. At the same time, we will continue working in Inter-Europe and North America, because it's our future. These are the things that we want to do, and I'm sure we will excel at them. And probably the third one is we live in a difficult market. Competition is very tough, and cost position is difficult. Sometimes we are fighting with different cost position for other players that do not produce in Europe, do not design in Europe, do not add value to the European economy. We will continue doing whatever we have to. We know that in order to maintain our position, we have to be best in class, and we will do our work. And we expect that we are able to continue having this position, no matter who comes in the country, no matter who comes in Europe, because we are committed to having the best buses, and we will achieve it. So overall, I would like to thank you for being here, and I'm very willing to take any question that you will deem necessary or interesting. Thank you.